Welcome to the Whiskey Vault.
I'm Rex.
I'm Daniel.
We got a bunch of whiskey experiments here.
Things.
And just a little bit of space Hagrid.
It's different than space haggis. Okay, we got a gift from Ben Stahl, who I think at this point is now officially a patron saint.
Oh, he's a patron saint. So wait, remind me how we do this. We do the Ben Stahl guy.
Yeah.
Ben Stahl, you patron saint of whiskey.
All right, so this is a Jefferson Collection Wood Edition. Experiment Collection.
Wood Experiment Collection.
I thought you'd appreciate that.
Why would you ever think?
He just loves those wood experiments with wood. Okay, so here's what we're doing.
Really? I know we're in a hurry today.
Yeah.
So I won't go down.
Won't go down that road. Okay.
Yeah.
So Trey, the dude at Jefferson's, he wanted to see what would happen. They have all these options to finish whiskeys, and remember that Jefferson is sourcing their whiskey, and so finishing options are how they can differentiate themselves, right?
So Jefferson's the same Jefferson's that does on the ocean. Mm-hmm. So they're sourcing stuff and then taking source stuff and then doing really cool experiments.
Sound familiar? So what they did was they took a bunch of barrels of 4-year-old bourbon, and then they put them in a whole bunch of different things.
Sure.
And then they tracked the experiments over, I think it was 32 months. Okay. Now, not all of them stayed in for 32 months, or at least we don't know if they did. I doubt they did.
So the experiment started at 4 years bourbon.
Started at 4 years.
They started doing other stuff.
Yep. Okay. And then they just randomly bottled in combinations of 5 different experiments. Okay. And we got ours has the 6, the 4, the 10, the 3, and the 12.
Okay.
So let's start with 3.
So that's just the age.
Yeah.
And
No. Which experiment it is.
Oh, the number of the experiment.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the experiment number 3, and I really need to get the box back because it actually tells us what's in this thing. Okay.
Experiment number 3, you say? This is new 60-gallon American oak barrel with a low, deep impact toast profile.
Okay.
Low, deep impact toast profile. 60-gallon American oak. New 60-gallon American oak barrel. So, is this a 60-gallon barrel right here? Mm-hmm. What is this?
These are 53s.
53, so bigger barrels than these.
So they moved it back into new oak.
So they did 4 years and just put it back into new oak. Mm-hmm. So it sounds like
bigger oak barrel.
It sounds like they did aging for the 4 years in a smaller barrel and then moved it to a bigger barrel.
Well, probably just a normal 53 gallon. I think they all started in 53 gallons, which is just a standard size. So this one is very oaky. This is the least smooth Jefferson's I've ever tasted. It tastes charred and aggressive.
I mean, I'm getting more cherry than aggressive char.
You know what it's reminding me of? It's reminding me of the aftertaste of that Manhattan we made.
The cherry
because the bitters too.
On all the maraschino cherries.
Yeah, you get the cherries. I'm getting the aftertaste of bitters, like actual bitters. I like that one though.
Yeah.
All right, read me number 4.
That's not.
We're gonna blow through these so that we can pick our favorites.
That's not a crazy experiment though. That is right in the wheelhouse of a Jefferson's bourbon.
That's a bourbon.
Number 4 is new standard whiskey barrel with medium char.
Oh, it's on the front here.
Infused with heavily charred American oak cubes.
Ah, so they took a new oak barrel, standard. They charred some pieces of wood and dropped it into the barrel.
Okay.
To see what would happen.
Cubed pieces of wood.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people are trying to do this to speed age. I'll keep that up there so I know which is which. So they try to speed age their bourbons, right? By... that's actually when you buy one of those things with a charred oak spiral.
Yeah.
And you can age your own moonshine.
Yeah.
It's sort of like that. Ooh, it got more banana. Ooh, that one went way more...
I'm getting a little vanilla on the nose.
Yeah, way more vanilla and a little more candied. That one tastes more like the Old Foresters that I've had. I like that one much better.
Less bitey.
Yeah.
But
so that's the 4?
No, if you like cherry, then the 3 was actually a nice one.
Yeah, this one's deep, low bass notes with a heavy cherry accent. This one's all mid and mid-high.
So, deep impact toast profile on the number 3? Mm-hmm. Is that like a technical term for what they're doing,
how
they're
know
toasting the barrel? Because I'm getting 0 toast on the 3, on the flavors.
Yeah. This is a standard new whiskey barrel with a medium, light to medium char infused with lightly toasted American oak staves instead of just chunks of wood.
So far...
Wow, these are minutiae changes, man.
Yes. So far,
they are nerding out on this.
But these small changes are making noticeable diffenses.
Yes.
It's definitely different whiskey.
Which is slightly unnerving if you're if you have whiskey making in your future.
It's like, wait, there's one tiny thing we can do to drastically change the whiskey.
Yeah, and we won't find out for 3 years.
It's like, oh yeah, that barrel was in the shade 50% of the day.
Like, oh crap.
That's what made it.
How do we repeat that? And then somebody cuts the tree down.
It has less of an obvious flavor like a vanilla or a cherry. This seems just more...
That one, I'm getting that eucalyptus that we usually get in the rye.
No, this seems just more classic and standard to me.
It's halfway between the first two.
You think?
Yeah. Okay, we're blowing through these. We are not giving them time like we should be.
You know what?
This is a 60-gallon French and American oak hybrid barrel.
Number 6 is my least favorite because it's the most predictable so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a mix of French and American oak.
French and American.
In a slightly larger barrel.
Okay. Now, did we decide French oak is more porous? It's a less dense wood?
We didn't decide anything about French oak, actually. I didn't research that yet.
The French have softer wood?
I'm not going to go on record with that one. Ooh. Best one, most smooth Jefferson, back to the smooth, friendly, pretty Jefferson that I know Jefferson for, which is the just easy, accessible drinking bourbon. That is the friendliest of this entire bunch.
Yeah, that's nice. It's nice. Almost.
Yeah. You could give that a fancy name like Presidential Select or something. They already have a bourbon called Presidential Select.
It's actually, I'm getting almost a little walnut.
This is original. The last one is 12. This is original bourbon barrel with oak inserts that have been toasted over a long period of time.
So one more note on the tin, because I think we just said, oh, it's pretty good. It's the smoothed off sweetness. I'm getting the tiniest bit of walnut. But
yep, I get that.
This isn't a crazy alien creature. Again, these are experiments that are slight variations, but it delivers a different whiskey.
The second time I moved around a little bit more, it kind of opened up and got a little bit more spicy again.
Is there different proofs on all these? This is 46.
They're all 46.
All 46. Okay.
That one's...
this is number 12, did you say?
Yeah, the 12 is... they put some staves in there that were slow roasted, basically.
Oak inserts that have been toasted over a long period of time to infuse the bourbon.
Right. My favorite was the 10. I'm going to stick with the 10. Actually, it was between the 10 and the 4. I really dug the 4. No, it was the 6.
No.
The 10 and the 6 were my favorites.
I like the 4.
All right, then you take the 4.
I like the 4. The 4 is... Oh, we have questions. Jackson Pike. Hey guys, I've been a fan for a couple of months. I love your videos. Thank you. I live in Canada. Still 18, so not legal to drink yet. But he's turning 19 in just a month and wanted to know your opinions on what a great first bottle to buy would be. I've been introduced to things like Talisker 10, Lagavulin 16, and Crown Royal.
Yeah. Did he like them all?
He said Whispers.
Oh, wow. Crown Royal.
Most of which were very enjoyable, in my opinion, but I'd really like some insight from people who have real knowledge of a wide range of whiskey. Hope to be as experienced as you two one day. Thanks so much. Very enjoyable, in my opinion. He liked the Lagavulin.
He liked Talisker, Lagavulin, and he thought Crown Royal was okay.
The world is his oyster.
Yeah, if you like that breadth of whiskeys, there's very few doors that aren't open to you, my friends.
Like whiskey.
Yeah. You know what? Introduce yourself to a good sherry finished scotch. As our friend Jimmy would say, maybe start with like an Aberlour 12 or a Glendronach 12.
I would say... See, he's just saying whiskey in general, not so much necessarily scotch.
And then go Irish. Which Irish? Redbreast 12. That's what Rex is going to say.
Yes.
And then go into a good... And get a classic bourbon. You know, one of the... originals, the Foresters.
To a lot of people, Angel's Envy is kind of a unicorn bourbon.
Just a dessert finished bourbon.
Classic bourbon.
It's pretty beautiful.
Classic bourbon would be...
Do Knob Creek, do Old Forester, do...
You know what?
Russell,
just
Reserve.
Honestly, if you just want to go...
Just drink whiskey.
Big classic, the Wild Turkey 101.
Yeah, that is classic.
Yeah. Wild Turkey 101.
All right.
Redbreast 12.
But welcome to the journey, regardless.
Yes. Burley Mullins.
Burley.
Burley Mullins. By the way, he was an extra in the latest Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, yeah.
He was in Guardians of the Galaxy. He was like a Ravager, I think is what they called him.
Nice.
And on set, they called him Space Hagrid.
Space Hagrid. That is awesome.
Yeah, Burley is a resident mead expert. He makes some amazing mead. The fiance and I are getting married on April 1st. And that's a sort of a reverse April Fool's Day gag. Lifelong commitment. We would be forever grateful if you toasted the occasion with either Black Art or Sonoma Rye.
I do have Sonoma Rye on hand.
You notice he went for the one that doesn't cost. Well, you don't have the Black Art?
No.
What about the Gene's Black Art?
Gene was supposed to restock us.
Did he not? Gene? It's embarrassing.
All right. To the Burley Mullins.
Yes. On his not joke wedding.
On his not joke wedding. Congratulations, sir. Cheers to you and yours.
Oh, that's got some burley to it.
That's a rye. You know, I could see how a mead drinker would like that. Because it's very honeyed.
It is honeyed. Yes. Cheers to you guys. Hope you have a fantastic life together.
All right, we got anything to take us out?
Got a question. Daryl...
Oh.
Lowen.
I found this comment and I thought, I think Rex has signed up for a new account so that he could comment on our videos just to give me
No.
Because I'm pretty sure this is Rex.
No, you're wrong. JW Red is worse than all other budget blends. You are wrong about everything all the time. that does sound like
I'm pretty sure that's Rex.
No, that was not me.
Yeah.
That was Daryl Lowen.
Yeah, Daryl Lowen is channeling Rex.
Daryl has some whiskey happening.
You're wrong about everything all the time.
Daryl is enjoying some whiskey.
All right, here's to fighting, stealing, and drinking.
You fight me, you fight for a friend.
If you steal with me, you steal a lover's heart.
And if you drink,
may you drink with us.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us in the Whiskey Vault. Don't forget to throw in a like, hit that subscribe button on the bottom right, drop a question or comment down below.